Hi, I'm Raymond van Barneveld and you're watching Behind the Bar with Paul Starr.
Welcome to Behind the Bar with Paul Starr, brought to you by William Hill, the proud sponsor of the World Darts Championship. Steve Brown, week number 12, the Motorpoint Arena in Cardiff. Things are really hotting up now. Let's get some prices. Stephen Bunting, first game on, 11-4, 4-1 the draw, 8-13 Gary Anderson. A couple of stats here. Gary won 7-4 when he played in Dublin earlier on in the event, 5-2 up head-to-head. Of course, he also beat him in a World Match Play and a Players' Championship. Any thoughts?
So they both earned a draw last week from coming from behind, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So going into it, we just spoke to Stephen Bunting, didn't we, on the phone? So he seems pretty confident, Stephen. I don't think he's going to win, but I'll go 4-1 the draw.
4-1 the draw there, folks. Second game on, James Wade. He played well last week against Gary, 7-2, 4-1 the draw again. 8-15 Michael Van Gerwen, who suffered his first defeat at the Premier League last week. He's got a 14-10 head-to-head advantage, Michael, and he beat James 7-4 in Manchester. But 8-15 Michael at the moment, I don't like that.
No, I don't either. And he's lost to James 10 times. There's not many players that can say they beat Michael 10 times.
Yeah. With
the problems he's recently gone through off the hockey, I think James at 7-2 is a good price.
James at 7-2. Third game on. The bookies can't split them. Raymond van Barneveld, he's playing lovely at the moment. Put himself in with a chance of a finals night. He's 13-10. Same price, Chizzy, 13-10. 7-2 the draw. Barney's got a 6-4 head-to-head advantage. Dave won their encounter in week number 2 of the Premier League, 7-5 in Bournemouth. I like the draw here, Steve.
Yeah, well, Raymond's obviously had some great wins, but not massive averages.
No.
Chizzy's lost a few, but still playing really consistent. 7-2 to draw is a good price.
7-2 to draw. Fourth game on, Phil the Power Taylor, 11-10, 7-2 to draw, 13-8. Adrian Lewis. They've played 60 times. Phil's won 48, 1 draw, 11 for Adrian. And of course, Phil won on week number 2, 7-2 in Bournemouth when they played. Adrian Lewis, 13-8. He's won his last 3. He's put himself right in contention for finals.
Well, his last 3 Premier League games, he's won 2 out of 3 Pro Tours last weekend.
Yeah.
His confidence must be through the roof.
Yeah.
And I think that's good odds.
13-8 Adrian. 13-8 Adrian we go. And the final game of the evening, what about this one? It was a world semi-final, of course. Gary Anderson 2-1, 7-2 to draw, 10-11 Michael Van Gerwen. Of course, these players would have already played. 17-8 head-to-head advantage from Michael. He won 7-4 when he played in week 3 in Liverpool. But Gary Anderson and Michael, there's always a little bit of rivalry there. And of course, Michael suffered that crucifying defeat when he lost in the Worlds to Gary. That hurt him.
Yeah, well, in general, those two, because of the pace in which they play, one of them are capable of running away with the game, I think. Yeah. But I do think that, like I said, Michael's had a tough time recently, losing last week. We've backed him to lose the second game tonight as well, unbelievably. So, but I just think if our predictions are right and he loses his first game, going into that second game, I think Gary could win that.
Gary could win it at 2-1. So that's Gary at 2-1. So we're actually going for Michael to lose 3 matches on the trot in the Premier League. Yeah, we're clever, we are. So, okay, Steve, can I ask you what the Bombers banker is for this week?
This week's Bombers banker is going to be Gary Anderson to beat Michael Van Gerwen at 2-1.
And my tungsten tip, ladies and gentlemen, is Raymond van Barneveld and Dave Chisnell to draw at 7-2. So then, Steve, this weekend, the development tour starts. It's a 16-event tour. 4 this weekend in Ricoh Arena in Coventry. £10,000 for each event. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's open to players aged between 16 and 23, but 16 and 23, and the top 32 in the Order of Merit, obviously exempt from that. That's lovely. And I heard, talking about youth players, your boy had a cracking sort of event.
Yeah, we had the JDC. We've just started a UK tour.
Yeah.
And so we had our second tour last week, which fortunately my son John won.
Brilliant.
So he goes through now to the last 16 and with a chance of paying off to win £1,000.
Brilliant. Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time here, Steve.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on TungstenTales. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. Like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. And join us next week on more Behind the Bar, where we're keeping you at the sharp end of World Darts and trying to grab more value from William Hill, the proud sponsor of the World Darts Championship. Look forward to seeing you then.